Hello, I'm Niels Marquardt, the CEO of the American Chamber of Commerce in Australia, and I'd like to wish you all a happy new year and all the best for your business and your life, your prosperity, your health in 2017. We're off to obviously a very interesting year here at the American Chamber, or AmCham. In just a few days, the new U.S. President, Donald Trump, will be inaugurated. And of course, all of us are very interested in understanding what will be the impacts, the policy impacts, the business opportunities that will flow from this rather dramatic change of leadership in the United States. We will be engaged throughout 2017 in bringing information and value to our community. I'd like to say that the first week in May will be an opportunity all across Australia for us to bring a series about the Trump administration at 100 days. So please do mark your calendars once we've set the dates for those events in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, and Adelaide. Now, long before that, we've got the Super Bowl, which is traditionally the first big event for AmCham of the new year. That will take place on Monday morning, the 6th of February in Melbourne and Sydney and Brisbane. And from there, we'll just be moving on to bigger and better things throughout the year. I'd like to call your attention to a few events, big events that will be taking place this year. We'll be part of the Asia-Pacific Business Summit that's going to be held in Guangzhou, southern China, April 19th through 22nd. This will be coming together of all the AmChams throughout the region, and it should be a great opportunity to get and dissect and discuss the evolution of the Trump administration and their policies and, of course, their impact on the region. Every year for the last 18 or 19 years, AmCham has been proud to send a delegation from Australia to one of the largest oil and gas conferences in the world. It's called OTC, or the Offshore Technology Conference in Houston, Texas. That's taking place the 29th of April through the 5th of May. So please take a look at that. It's not just for people in the oil and gas business. It's for anyone who might have clients or seek clients in that area, as well as participants in the business itself. I'd also like to ask you to mark your calendars early for the Washington Doorknock, which will take place this year, June 19th through 22nd. For the last several years, AmCham Australia has sent the largest delegation from the entire Asia-Pacific region to this event. This will be an extraordinary time to be in Washington, just under 6 months after the inauguration of the new president. At that point, we'll have a lot more data about how things are going. We'll have meetings with leaders in the new administration as well as in the Congress, and have a chance to pursue priority initiatives for AmCham, which at this point looks like the biggest one will be tax reform in the United States Congress. Now, AmCham always has a great program of upcoming events. Today is no exception. I'd like to point out on the 22nd of February in Sydney, we have Uday Sareen, the CEO of ING Direct, speaking about the future of banking. On the 3rd of February in Brisbane, let's talk about the Commonwealth Games and the impact they're going to have on international business. A great panel that includes former Queensland Premier Peter Beattie. In South Australia, Adelaide, on the 10th of February, a modern mining company, Andrew Cole, the Managing Director and CEO of Oz Minerals, will be making a major presentation. In Victoria, on the 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day, in Melbourne, Andrew Veazey, the Managing Director, CEO, Great American, coming from AGL, talking about all the challenges in his business. In February, in multiple cities, Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane, we have Barry Worthington coming from the United States to explain what he thinks the developments will be in global energy markets under the leadership of the Trump administration. That is taking place the week of February 22nd in 3 cities. Please take a look at our website and see if any of those dates match with your own diaries. And then in Western Australia, Perth, on the 7th of February, we'll have the official launch of the OTC conference that's going to take place in Houston that I already mentioned. Now, I'd like to even look further down the pike at a couple of events that are rather extraordinary in September. On the 21st of September, AmCham is very fortunate to be offering the new governor of the Reserve Bank of Australia, Philip Lowe, who is speaking in Perth for AmCham for the first time. That's the 21st of September. So please mark your diaries for that. Take a table. It'll be quite the event. And then probably our biggest event of the entire year will take place in September on a date that we are just about to pin down. Keep following our website. But in September, we'll be hosting what we're calling our Diversity and Inclusion Summit. This will be a day-long event at which we bring in the most knowledgeable people in Australia and some others from around the world who can talk about the importance of diversity and inclusion in your business, the benefits of it, how to do it better. By diversity and inclusion, we mean in every facet that you can imagine. So this is going to be a huge event. Please do plan on joining us then, and on many other events that will take place between now and then. Finally, I'd just like to spruik a few of our new members who joined pretty much over the holiday season. We have Partners for Growth, Keystone Financial, BPM Australia, and Shadow Creek Advisory joining the large community of already very successful businesses that form the AmCham community. So again, Happy New Year. Look forward to interacting with all of you throughout this year, and wish you all the best.